Hello, humans, humanoids, and other sentient beings. I am Blood Rose, and today I'm looking at r/Fatlogic. I'm sorry it's been a while because my laptop decided to die, so I'm back. Let's begin. Hard to swallow pills. If you're a person in a straight-sized body and you decide to use the word fat to describe yourself, you are fatphobic. It doesn't matter if your use of the word originates from your eating disorder or negative body image. Well, no. Everyone's opinion of themselves is very subjective, so if one views themselves as fat, they are actually shockingly allowed to view themselves as fat. Just because you don't like that people of straight sized, whatever that means, view themselves as fat, doesn't mean you can't take away that word from them. Is it because they call themselves fat, therefore what size are you? I don't know. If that is the case, please get help because that is definitely a you problem that you need to sort out. Being told by your doctor to lose weight is medical discrimination. No. No, it's not. If a doctor is telling you to lose weight, it is usually because it's the easiest thing they can do to diagnose you. Because if it's not related to your weight, it is something more serious, and sometimes that may require surgery. And it's a lot harder to do surgery on a morbidly obese person due to all the visceral fat. By the way, I am not a surgeon, it's just what I've heard from a couple of documentaries, because doctors aren't trained to perform surgery on morbidly obese. They're performed on average sized people. So it is going to be harder for them, but it's also more dangerous for a morbidly obese person because of greater anesthesia, and if something goes wrong, they are more likely to have severe side effects. So the reality is, losing weight is the safest option, and if it still persists, it's easier for them to perform surgery. And if you ignore that advice, that is on you because you clearly do not care about your health. Seeing skinny people work out when they don't need to. My question is, why are you here? Pet peeves at my gym. You're not fat. Yeah, that's why they're not fat. They go to the gym. You do realize skinny people, not all of them are just naturally skinny. Some people actually have to work quite hard to be skinny. So they go to the gym so that they burn off any calories they've eaten. Um, yeah, gyms aren't just for fat people. Gyms are for everyone who wants to use them. I don't know why that's a pet peeve. They've done well. Good on them. I'm going to put a trigger warning on this one because it seems to be about developing an ED. And if you don't want to hear this one, just skip to the timestamp I'll put in the description and the comment section. So let's begin. I'm 14 and I'm 250 pounds. Oh, hun. Normally I don't feel bad about my weight and my JF boyfriend loves it. We haven't done anything sexual, don't worry. But recently I've started feeling like crap and I've been vomiting up food, despite only having a muffin and a cup of food a day. Am I too fat? Okay, here's what I would say to this person. You are overweight, and having only a muffin and a cup of food a day is not sustainable. You are 14, you are still developing, you need your nutrients. If you wish to lose weight, the best way to do that is talk to your doctor, as they can usually help you lose it sustainably. And then maybe they can take you to a nutritionist. Always talk to your doctor because of your age specifically. That is what I would say. That's the advice I'd give. Here's what this person put. You are not too fat, you are you-sized, and that's fine. Disagree, and that makes no sense. A muffin and a cup of food is not enough for a toddler, never mind a teenager. Do agree with that. That'll be why you feel sick. Your body is in starvation mode. Throwing it up makes it worse. The three most effective torture methods are, in descending order, sleep deprivation, isolation, and starvation. These are very bad things to put your body through, especially during puberty. As a fat person, you've probably been given a lot of trouble for your weight. and I would bet big money you are on or have been put on a diet at some point. Pro tip: no weight loss diet ever works or ever can work. About 90% of all people are not physically capable of losing large amounts of weight, and there is no healthy way to lose it even if you can. Eat what you want, when you want, and your weight will stabilize wherever your body is most comfortable. Okay, after the thing about the food, it all falls off the cliff, not gonna lie. For starters, why are you bringing up torture methods? This kid isn't torturing themselves. They only said about the food, we know nothing else. Nothing about isolation or sleep deprivation, so the kid is definitely not being tortured. Also about the diet thing, yeah, maybe they have been put on a diet before by their doctor. Maybe they didn't follow through with it. Who knows? You can't actually judge that. And about the 95% of people, where is your research? Where is the statistics for that? I would love to see the research for that, because people can lose weight, large amounts of weight, and keep it off. And there is actually healthy ways to lose weight. You can't just eat what you want and hope you stay a reasonable size. If you eat what you want when you want, you do gain weight. It's a simple calories in, calories out. Stop giving false information, especially to a child who needs a doctor, not a random person off the internet. Fatphobia is normalized. That's why weight discrimination is legal in 49 states. That's why a size 16 is considered plus size, even though it is the average size for American women. That's why fat people are dismissed by doctors, which can lead to life-threatening misdiagnoses. Okay, I just what? Like, what? What is weight discrimination? Also, just because the average size for an American woman is size 16 does not make it not plus size. Because guess what? That's still plus size. Just because the average size is a size 16 doesn't make it healthy. Doesn't mean it should be normalized. That means there is a serious weight problem going on in America. Just saying, like, come on. That's like, what? Just what? What? Overt fatphobia, socially unacceptable and obvious. Name calling, threats, violence, bullying slash mocking, abusive language. Covert fatphobia, socially acceptable or hidden. Praising weight loss, no. Fat jokes, BMI scale, hiring discrimination. There's a hiring discrimination for fat people? Uh, Weighing kids at school, body shaming self, lack of plus size clothing options, blaming people for their body size, doctors refusing to see patients above a certain weight, lack of fat bodies represented on TV/movies. Oh, poor you! Dieting, denial of thin privilege. Oh, you can go screw yourself. Use of the word fat as an insult, encouraging others to lose weight for their health. Before and after photos, public spaces not being easily accessible for all bodies, offering unsolicited weight loss advice. Bloody hell. Basically, if someone wants to better themselves and lose weight, that is covert fatphobia. And guess what? All of you can go screw yourself because you are bloody annoying. Not only are we the only species that voluntarily starve ourselves, but we consider it healthy behaviour. Okay, couple of problems with this. For starters, humans are not other animals. Humans are one species, and we cannot be compared to other species. Second, not really starving ourselves. It's more getting to a healthy weight. So we can actually technically hunt these other animals. Shocker. Don't compare yourself to other species, honey. As soon as you start doing that, you've gone off the rails. I went to Epcot last weekend and it was surreal having to squeeze into rides and things. I barely fit. It made me feel like I wasn't welcome, like I don't exist, like fun things are only meant for skinny people. It really is such a unique and painful feeling to realise that the world is specifically designed to leave fat people out. Hashtag fatphobia. Hashtag fatphobia. Hashtag worthy thoughts. Okay, little story time. I've been to Epcot, I went with my family. My sister is a big girl. She would probably be classed as a small fat in the fat acceptance world. And guess what? She didn't complain at all about any of the rides. She knew she couldn't fit into some of them very well, but she didn't complain about the rides, it being the ride's fault or the company's fault, because shockingly, these rides were meant for the average sized person, and if they're designed for fat people, the minority of people, then those rides would be unsafe for the average person, and the company wouldn't make money. And it's about making money. My sister knew that it's her fault she got to that size from her diet habits, such as overeating, shockingly. And she never once blamed the theme park for it. And in fact, she still, shockingly, really enjoyed Epcot because Epcot is more than its rides. I really enjoyed Epcot. It was one of my favourites. So, get over yourself. The world isn't built for you and you alone. The world is designed for the average person. I'm sorry, you are outside the average, but you have caused this on yourself. If you want to fix it, go to a doctor and get help. Diet industry value in the USA. $71 billion plus dollars. Number of studies that show any diet works long term. 0. Hashtag diet culture, hashtag diet industry, hashtag anti-diet, and hashtag fat liberation. Okay. The reasons diets don't work long term is because diets are meant to fail. That is a fact. So if you actually want to lose weight, you have to go on a lifestyle change. That is well known. You have to change everything long term. Where the reasons diet fail is because once you lose the weight, you go back to your old eating patterns, which is why it's not sustainable. On the other hand, guess what earns more money in America? The fast food industry. They earned about $200 billion in 2015 alone. Yeah. So what's really taking over America? The fat industry. Literally, the fast food industry is causing the obesity epidemic. So if you really want to complain about the fast food industry. This is what's making you fat to begin with, and it's really not healthy. Anyway, I'll put the article I found on the amount of money the fast food industry gets in the description below. I'll also put a couple of ED recovery and help websites in the description below if people want to check them out if they need it. This is going to be a short video, so hope you have a lovely day and goodbye.